There we go. Okay, there we go. Did I hit this button yet? What was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Atlas brought back the old P3 cast for the Japanese dub of Reload, but that's because voice actors are way more respected in Japan versus the West. There's a very different there's a very big cultural difference when it comes to like voice acting and whatnot in Japan compared to America. Where yes, like voice actors in Japan, like they will literally voice that character until they die. Like if you guys remember, actually in Dragon Ball Super, King Kai's voice actor was very old and honestly wasn't that well. And he was still, you know, did like basically until his final breath was voicing that character. And he did unfortunately eventually pass away. May he rest in peace. I'm sorry that his name escapes me at the moment. But yeah, and Goku's voice actress in Japanese is Masako Nozawa, and she's like almost 90, and she still does a great job as well. Very lively for a woman of her age. But it's like she's been the voice of Goku from the very beginning. Like there's only ever been one voice for Goku in Japanese. It's always been Masako Nozawa since the original Dragon Ball. And she will continue to voice that character until she passes. Because that's just how it is. Whereas in English, we've had Sean Schemmel. You've had, what was the other? Was it Pete something? What was the other voice? Granted, that was from like a different dub. Was that the Ocean dub or I forget his name? But there's just been like multiple different voices. Granted, like for Funimation, it's always been Sean Schemmel, but even still. Funimation has replaced multiple voice actors throughout Dragon Ball's life, and it's just they're not the only series or franchise to do it, and they won't be the last. And same thing goes for Persona. Like I get it, you know what I'm saying? When you grow up with a certain voice or you experience something a certain way, that's what you want to hear. Even in like Persona 5 though, right? You look at I don't remember the reasoning for why. I think she actually maybe didn't want to reprise her role for some reason, or maybe they didn't come to terms with money or a contract or something. But remember in Persona 5, Takemi's voice changed from Persona 5 to Persona 5 Royal. That wasn't even a remake or a remaster. That was just like the new version. Takemi's voice changes from Persona 5 to Persona 5 Royal, but the new actress does a great job. The voice still sounds really good, and you know what I'm saying, I have no issue with it. It just is what it is. Record of the expedition of the author Heath was great. Well, Dragon Ball replacing Broly is a bit different. That one deserved to get replaced because the original voice actor for Broly is not a good person. What's the dex count looking like? How do you check your dex in this game again? I actually don't remember how you check your Pokédex. I actually do not remember how you check your Pokédex. Minus, there you go. I'm hitting every button trying to get to it. Yeah, far from complete. I also never knew that about Takemi. That's really interesting. Yeah, so I don't remember the reason as to why. But Takemi's voice actors did change from P5 to Royal. Dex, I have 300 or something with home and new playthrough. Is that your Discord? Yeah, it was. I turned on streamer mode. I don't know why it wasn't already turned on. It normally turns on automatically when I open OBS. Did I buy the DLC? No, I did not. But I probably will. Now the game's actually fun to play. Did I just use arm cannon without paying attention? I think I did. That was overkill. I thought that was a regular ass flower. Yeah, I'm playing on the Switch too. Does the camera not clip into the floor anymore? Can't say that it doesn't, but I haven't like had it happen. This game is actually so much better on Switch too, bro. I never finished it on the original Switch because it ran so poorly. So I started a brand new playthrough. And I've been having a great time with it. I haven't really had that issue, Van, but I can't really say that it doesn't happen. Just haven't personally experienced it. F Pokemon Generator surprise trade is full of Gen Mons. I don't know what that means. Not hip enough when it comes to Pokemon to know about that kind of thing. The fact that we can shiny hunt at double the speed not gonna make hunt so much faster. Hack generated mons. So like I don't really know what a generated Pokemon is though. Like, are they just like they just like one shot everything that they fight, or like I don't what does that mean? Honestly, I think Pokemon will ever do a fucking game with its voice acting. Using external resources to give yourself a mon in the game. But then why would they give it away? And then like, why is that bad as well? Like, I get it. It's like, it's hacking. So it's like, I guess it's cheating. But well, I mean, I guess if you're playing the game competitively, I mean, I don't know. If somebody were to like hack a fucking, I don't know, a Suicune into the game and give it to me, I would not be upset about that. Basically not turning legal, but if you don't play competitively, like, does that shit matter at all? Usually this means they're created from scratch and not kind of game. Wait, then how do you actually get it to the game if you do that? You can get a Suicune in DLC too, but a regular one. Not that... I don't want the... Oh, look at that. Did you see the event? It actually just clipped through the floor there a little bit. What was I saying? You can't get a regular one though, right? It's just like that new one. Ancient form or something. Oh, you can't get the regular one? Oh, hold up. Now I have every reason to get the DLC. Walking Wake was a limited one in raised? Oh, I see. Have I found any shinies? No. Well, actually, when I played the game for the first time, back on the Switch 1, when the game came out, I actually did catch a shiny Meryl. So I have a shiny Azumarill on my other, like, save, but I started a new playthrough. So I don't have it. The DLC has every starter to catch in the wild? Wait, what? I'm buying the DLC. You tell me I can get a Cyndaquil? How do I catch a Cyndaquil, give it an Everstone, and train it to level 99? Every starter? That's actually really dope. Also, I'm not going to be reading any of this dialogue out loud, just so y'all know. I'll be reading very quickly in my head. Gotta get my total down, Cyndaquil, and restart. Yo, low key, it would be really fun for me to like catch like Cyndaquil and some other stuff, and then like I guess trade it to someone and then trade it back to me so I can like do a new playthrough of the game with like a whole new setup. Wait, what? I'm the exact opposite of Neon Lights. I hate all three of the Gen 3 starters. I don't hate them, but I don't like any of them. But I love the Gen 2 starters, even though their final evos are a little lackluster. Lots of players catch a bunch of starters and use on the New Game Plus. Wait, is there actually New Game Plus in this game? Oops. Oh no. I just accidentally, I was moving my mouse and trying to close this tab because I had Twitch open in another tab. I accidentally knocked on Nick Mira's stream. I did not mean to do that. That's awkward. Anyway, imagine he answers. That would be funny. I didn't mean to do that. For those of you who don't know who Nick Mira is, he is a producer, a music producer. He made like the most famous one that y'all would probably know. He made the beat for Juice WRLD's Lucid Dreams. How you butt dial on Twitch? Because when you're on Twitch, here, I'll show you. When you're on Twitch, right? I guess if you don't stream, maybe it doesn't show up. But if you're a streamer, in your followed channels list on the side, here, I'll just pull it up and show you. Well, let me just make sure there's nothing crazy on this fucking recommended. Sometimes, you know, they got the e-girls out here. I just zoom in so you can see. Oh no, you can't. Well, here we go. But dial Deep October, that's actually more possible than you think. I actually have his phone number. So here you can see like you have like your list of followed streamers. You can like knock. I don't even know how the fuck I just accidentally did that, bro. Like I went to my other monitor to close this tab and like I clicked over here and then I don't know. I fucking clicked knock by mistake and I was like, wait, I didn't mean to do that. And yeah, it just, yeah, I don't know. So he gonna see that and be like, who the fuck? This nigga's a weirdo. There's a chance he doesn't see it. He's not like a super huge mega streamer, but maybe he's locked into making music right now and maybe he won't notice it or see it. I hope not. He's like, who the fuck is this random dude playing Pokemon just knocked on my stream? He gonna think I'm so weird, and he would be right to think that. What if he accepts? I'd be very confused. That was a good Fresh Prince. You did miss me playing the new Dragon Ball game. I didn't think it was trash. I kind of liked it. But it's just, I don't know. I'm like extremely new to that genre of video game. Get back here, you. Get back here, you. Why what? So like y'all see, get over here. Plan on 100%ing this. I don't really know what 100%ing entails, but not necessarily. Gonna watch the second tournament Saturday. Well, it starts tomorrow actually on Friday. And yes, I will be watching. Fire Nights of Sodi. Yeah, this Pokemon is really cool. I don't think I have a chance yet. Wow, that restored a lot of HP actually. Playing the Pokédex is pretty much 100% Pokemon games. Gotcha. I mean, I'm a streamer, so like if I really wanted to 100% the Dex, I would just get on stream like, hey bro, who got this? Who got that? Trade me this, trade me that. Yeah, I do like the other form more, but this one's pretty cool. I have Scarlet, unfortunately, instead of Violet, because I let Eunice have Violet because she wanted it, even though I would have preferred Violet. That has happened twice now, by the way. When the Gen 4 remakes came out, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I definitely wanted Diamond, but she wanted Diamond, so I let her have it. And then when Scarlet and Violet came out, I definitely wanted Violet, but she wanted Violet, so I let her have it. I did not want fucking Scarlet, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then the game fucking sucked anyway, so it's whatever. Yeah, the game is so much smoother now, bro. Stupid thing killed itself. Whatever, man. Ah. Don't disrespect my goat Koraidon. There's some bad news about Koraidon. Texture update would be nice. The textures are still pretty low res, so it's like the game doesn't look quite as good as it could, but they probably won't do that. What's the squad looking like? So we got I actually forget the original name of this Pokemon. Armarouge, Sylveon, Meowscarada, Garchomp, Floatzel, and Palmont. I don't really like Palmont that much, but I mean it's okay. I just low-key wanted to replace him with like a Luxray or a Raichu or something. But I was like, let me just use like new stuff for the most part. Because like I never use, obviously this is new to this generation, right? You gotta have the starter. I never had a Sylveon before. Floatzel I've used before, but I don't know. Can I catch this thing? Oh, you can. Raichu right there over here, and you like, well, I just used a Raichu in my Pokemon X playthrough, so I was like, let me use something different. Alright, can I see my box? But yeah, so I had an Espeon in here, but I decided to go with Sylveon instead because I never had a Sylveon before. I caught a Pikachu that I thought about using, but I just used a Raichu. Houndoom I really wanted to use because Houndoom is one of my favorite Pokemon. Wait, Houndoom is a triple typing? Wait, what? Pokemon have 3 types now? No, what is it? What is this? Is this like they just know 3 types of moves? I think that's what that is. Oh, the Terra type. Okay. But yeah, so I wanted to use Houndoom because he's one of my favorites, but I decided to use Armarouge because Armarouge is pretty cool too, and it's new, it's different. So I was like, I'll just use that. Really wanted to use a Lucario, but I just used a Lucario in my X playthrough, so what else? Arcanine is also one of my favorites. I would have loved using Arcanine. Yeah, we had Lucario in here. Luxray I thought about using. Raichu. Yeah. Hydreigon would be cool, but I don't know. I feel like at this point, there's no point, like at this far into the game, there's no point replacing any of my Pokemon with something else. So I'm just sticking it out with what I got. Also, yeah, I would love a Pokken sequel. I never got to play Pokken, but that's a game I always wanted to try. This ain't Dragon Ball. You missed it, Dragon Ball. I played that for like 2.5 hours. I want to play Pokemon now. The thing that sucks about streaming on YouTube though is that unlike Twitch, I can't just like in real time update like my title and thumbnail and all that stuff and then have it like it's not as convenient as it is on Twitch and stuff. And then if you change it, because like it saves the VOD, and then whatever I change that stuff to, like it'll save the VOD as that, and then somebody will open the VOD and be like, wait, I clicked this because I thought he was playing Pokemon and he's playing Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? So it's just honestly, because of it working that way, it makes me like, if I ever switch games, it makes me just want to end the YouTube stream, but I figured I might as well just keep it running, and it just is what it is. Loki thought I could just walk out of that. That explains why most of the bigger streamers on YouTube just put generic thumbnails. Yeah, it actually like really sucks. It's something I really wish YouTube could like change. It's like really inconvenient, I guess I should say. Maybe you can title the YouTube stream X game and more. See, I've done that, but it's just I didn't plan to play Pokemon when I guess I could change the title now to, you know, new Dragon Ball game plus Pokemon or whatever, but it's like that wasn't part of the plan. Like when I went live, I just on a whim decided to do that. You know what I mean? Bro's name was Garganapple. You know how pissed off I'd be if I got named that? Give me Asakura in the front as well. Go get him, Asakura. Counter any shinies in your playthrough yet? In my first playthrough, yeah, I got a shiny Marrow, but I haven't shiny hunted at all or like gone out of my way to try to find any. How do I get over there? Where am I supposed to go? This way? Dog? Where did I even come from? Hold up, I'm lost now. Maybe I gotta go back that way. thing was not touching me. You started the game on Switch 2. I started a new playthrough on the Switch 1 and I got a few hours in before I was like, oh wait, the Switch 2 comes out in a few weeks. I should just wait to play it on there. Also, is it just me or is this move insanely broken? Flower trick? It just always crits? Is that not insane? You don't like the Pokemon, but you put it on your team because it's your only shiny. When I did my playthrough of was it Heart Gold? I think it was Heart Gold. Is it either Heart Gold or Diamond? I caught a shiny Graveler, which like it's not a particularly cool shiny, and I don't give a fuck about Graveler or Golem. But like I randomly like it's like the second or third like organic shiny Pokemon like I've ever run into in my life. And I caught it, and I was like, hooray, I guess, question mark. You know what I mean? I didn't use it. I just couldn't be asked, but it was cool, I guess. Do you want those two Pokemon I was telling you about? I can whisper you my IGN and the link code I'll use. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what the two Pokemon were. Scarlet. Cleared away from me, homie. Thank you. We cat gang. Yes, indeed. Like, yes, indeed. I think Meowscarada is easily the coolest of the three. They go Meowscarada. I don't even remember the names of the other two, but Axequacky Dacky Duck, whatever the nigga name is, and the ugly ass Fire Crocodile is the last one. Personally. Fire Gator's OD, you can keep it. I have a Cyndaquil in my Pokemon home. I'm restarting now. And get it. Why did this just turn to a horror game? Not too much on Skeledirge. Calls him as I sees him. Do I have to be like a Pokemon Center or anything to trade, or can you just do that like anywhere on command? Anywhere from the Poke Portal? Can't open it right now because they're talking. Ah. I like the music in here a lot. Poke reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. Oh wait, I can open the portal now. Oh, I guess I can't actually. Go crazy, Masquerada. Is it Area 0? Yeah. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, are you picking up the Cage games on 3DS? I picked up through 5.8 over 2 days, and I probably will be grabbing Dream Drop Distance at some point, yes. The GameCube Pokemon games come to Switch Online. I wonder if they'll still have the GB Advance support for the 3rd gen games. You know, it's Nintendo, so I doubt it. Because that would be too cool. That being said, I cannot wait for that because, yeah, I'm about due for a new playthrough of Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. Those are 2 of the best Pokemon games ever made. I didn't even really think about it until recently, but yeah, those are technically Gen 3 games, huh? I never played the GameCube ones. I heard they're OD. I don't know if they would still impress somebody as much if you play them for the first time today, but certainly for their time, I thought they were incredible, and I would still really enjoy it going back to them and playing them, but yeah. I would love remakes of those, but that would be way too cool for Nintendo to ever do. Isn't that new combat cross-platform an updated version? Yeah, I was like, yo, I didn't know Game Freak was capable of making anything else. That game was very eye-opening. Dream Drop Distance is the only Kingdom Hearts game I played for more than an hour, even though I own Birth by Sleep. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? I think with the games were 2D, 3-year dev cycle wasn't that crazy, but now that they're full 3D, that's not sustainable, i.e. all the 3D Pokemon games look like they're 5 years older than other games coming out at the same time. Oh shit. Koraidon doesn't look very excited to see that other Koraidon. Can I move my camera since I'm blocking the dialogue boxes and since I'm not reading them out? Yeah, no, the balancing thing is a really shitty excuse because it's like when have you ever? It was a good zombie. Mewtwo was perfectly balanced in OG Red and Blue. Mewtwo is so broken in Gen 1. Shit crazy. Get one shot, kid. Look at this game running like it's supposed to. I know, right? Now that this game actually runs properly, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This looking and running this great, and actually feeling like a actual experience from this century, it almost feels like a successor to the Colosseum and Gale of Darkness and stuff. Like obviously this game is like not like those games at all, right? This is a mainline Pokemon game, and those were spin-offs that had like their own story and like system and like the shadow Pokemon and everything like that, right? But just I kind of get a similar feeling from it now. I'm playing it on my monitor and shit, and it playing, you know, being 3D and shit. I'm sure if I were to pull up Colosseum or Gale of Darkness on my monitor, the shit would not look very good. But actually, no, it's probably like mods and shit now that I cleaned up and make it look way better. I'm gonna have to switch types. Oh, that took it out actually. I wonder if Legend of Arceus is any better. From what I hear, there weren't like any updates or like changes to it, but that game apparently looked decent to start with anyway. Will this actually even hit it? Or will I have to swap manually? Okay. Like, we'll get a Benimaru. Violet may be better than Scarlet, but man, do I prefer the prehistoric designs to the futuristic ones. I haven't seen like the futuristic one like counterparts to some of these. Whenever I see my boss stuff, I read my boy Stiff. It was actually really cool. Pokemon can add in difficulty settings, it would blow my mind, but it's kind of needed. Like, why do all the gym leaders terrestrialize with the type that doubles down on their weaknesses? Because it's a kid's game, honestly. But like, they could add a difficulty to it. Like, that really shouldn't be that difficult, or that hard for them to do, right? So another thing too is that I thought, because this game is like open, right? You can go to like any gym in any order, or like, you know, any of the Titans and stuff like that. I thought that it would like scale properly, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's the right word, but you can go to the gyms in any order, and you can go to the Team Star hideouts in any order, and you go to the Titans in any order. So I thought that like the levels would like change based on where you're at. So if I'm like level 60, then the trainers and shit I'm gonna be fighting is gonna be level 60, but it doesn't. It's like if you go fight this and that, and then you save like one of the traditionally, or like, you know what I'm trying to say, right? You basically, you go through the game and then you get to certain points, like certain leaders or hideouts or whatever, and it's like, oh, everything here's level 20, I'm level 60 now, so everything's just getting like, you know what I'm saying? The games are already easy anyway, but it's just like, like if it's scaled, it would add infinite replayability. It would definitely add a lot more. That being said, my opinion on this game has changed a lot since I've been playing it on the Switch too, because I'm actually able to enjoy and appreciate a lot of stuff about it that I couldn't before when the game just didn't fucking run. Is bro's mom an android? Like, what's going on here? Oh wait, actually. Huh. Didn't see that one coming.
Nothing amazing happens here.
Yo, Shifty, thank you for the 12 months. Yeah, if the gym leaders actually scaled based on the badges you have, so they would have different teams depending, it would have way more playability. It would definitely make this game so much better. And the thing is as well, I'm pretty sure there are like ROM hacks out there that do that. Like there are ROM hacks out there that where you can like play the game, like you can play certain generations of Pokemon and you can go to the gyms in like any order, and like depending on how many badges you are, well, like your level, like it scales with you. And I'm like, so like if like modders and shit can do that, that means surely Game Freak could do that if they really want it. And like, you know, it's just bing, bing, bong, bing. Did I play any ROM hacks? Nah. Not opposed to it, I just haven't. Actually, I think I played one once, but I don't think I finished it. I think I tried one, but I don't even remember what it was called. I've seen some that look really cool that I wouldn't mind trying. I just never really done it before. That don't really make sense, but okay. It's Pokemon. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. That crystal ROM hack where you start your journey in any town sounds cool. Is that liquid crystal? Liquid crystal is just a Gen 2 ROM hack. Gotcha. Sure, why not, man? Every knew you played Pokemon, are you also going to be playing the DLC? You're just going to finish the main story? I'll probably check out the DLC. Sounds like there's some cool stuff in it. And yeah, I'm actually a huge Pokemon fan. My fucking AirPods case is a Pikachu case. I've recently been collecting all the old like DS games. So I got like a bunch of the 3DS games here and stuff. And I got, my office is actually filled with a ton of Pokemon plushies that you guys can't really see right now, but and like half of them are Pikachu. But actually, if I raise my desk, you can, if you look carefully, you can see there's a Pikachu back there. Then up there, there's Totodile, Chikorita, Cyndaquil. There's actually 3 Cyndaquils up there all together. Then there's another Pikachu and a Staryu and another Pikachu. Another Pikachu and an Umbreon and an Espeon and another Pikachu. My favorite Pokemon game ever is Pokemon Heart and Gold. I'm a big Gen 2 fan. Gen 4 is also really good, so getting a Gen 4 remake of Gen 2 is fire. Heart Gold is, like, to me, the best game ever made. Rip your Pikachu AirPods case. Nah, I got a new one. Shout out to Casey. He actually sent me one all the way from Japan. I have an unboxing video coming soon. He sent like a little care package over with a new one of those. Black 2 ran me $220. Shout out to my awesome viewers, one of whom is sending me a copy of Black 2 for the free ski, as well as Chrono Trigger, complete in box. Also, yeah, the Nintendo DS was the golden era for Game Boy, or for Pokemon games, I'm not gonna lie. Gen 4, 5, 6. 6 is 3DS, but like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then Black and White and Black 2, White 2. Not gonna lie, might have been the peak of Pokemon. Yeah, hold on. So let me just do a quick little, yeah, I mean, so we got the whole, you dig, you feel me? Yeah, what I mean? So we got, really these should be in the other order, but white, heart gold, pearl, diamond, X, whoop, sun, ultra, or no, omega ruby, ultra moon. I've got a pearl remake as well, and then I have all of gen 1 and 2. So I have red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, and fire, or leaf green, ruby. I have a lot of Pokemon games. I have almost all of them actually at this point. There's a few that I'm still missing that I want to collect, but I have almost every game. The one that's probably going to be the last one that I ever get, though, is Emerald, because I know this is like a scorching hot take. I really don't like Gen 3 that much. I really don't care about Emerald, and it's the most expensive one, so it's probably going to be the last one I ever collect unless I find like a super crazy deal or someone just like sends me a copy. DS era was unmatched for real facts. I never owned a Nintendo DS growing up. So I got one like a year or two ago. I got a DS Lite, which is right here. Played the hell out of it. Fucking love this thing. This is so sick. And then got a new 3DS XL, which actually has a Pokédex case on it. So I like to say I'm a pretty big Pokemon fan, honestly. Like I missed out on a big gap, like a large era of it, but I've gone back and collected almost all of it at this point and played it, and you know, been playing all the DS or all the Switch games and shit as well. The new Dragon Ball game is Dragon Ball Genshin Squadra. We already played that though, and now we're playing Pokemon. Played that for a couple hours, and now I'm playing Pokemon. Side games: Coliseum, Gale of Darkness, the Pokemon trading card game back on Game Boy. I haven't played that many spin-offs. I have Arceus back there, but I haven't played it. The Let's Go games, which I guess aren't really, those are remakes of Gen 1, I guess, in a way, so. Which, by the way, I thought Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I thought those games were really good. Like, I thought those were the best games on Switch for a minute. Like, the best Pokemon games on Switch. But now that Scarlet actually works, I don't know, it's up there. And I gotta play Arceus still. Favorite Pokemon type? So I actually went through like every single Pokemon and was kind of like sorting them all by type and trying to figure out like which typing had the most amount of Pokemon that I like and which type was my favorite. And I think the conclusion that I came to is that fire type has like the most amount of Pokemon that I think are cool. It's heavily carried by mostly starters. But I think if I actually had to pick like one typing as my favorite, it would be like psychic or dark. Yeah, this scene probably looks so ass on the Switch one. What? This song hard as fuck, boy. I ain't never heard this track before. I mean, obviously I never got this far in the game, but the fuck is a brute bonnet? That shit sound like it might be a ground type though. This song goes crazy. Oh, that is, well, you know what? Should have just stayed in this Benimaru. Nah, this is one of the best songs I've ever heard in a Pokemon game. This is easily the craziest song I've heard in this game. They did not have to go this dummy. Hey. Sandy shocks. So is that a ground type or an electric type? Sand and shocks? You know what? Whatever it is, I bet Sylveon can handle it. Oh, it's prehistoric Magneton. Sylveon got that. Get him, Haku. I named my Sylveon Haku because my guy pretty like a girl. You feel me? See both sides like Chanel. Ate that. Delicious. Another one. Hey, quick attack. Hey, quick attack. Hey, quick attack. Hey, gone. Yeah. Hey. Scream, take. I forget what that is. Oh, that's the Jigglypuff thing, right?